Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj has become known for his humility, gravity, and deep knowledge of the scriptures. He is the first African sannyasi and Diksha Guru in ISKCON. He grew up as a Roman Catholic, and from a very young age, he has been very spiritually minded. With his ardent desire to understand God and His creation, he studied Bible intensely. To quench his thirst for spiritual answers, in his youth he associated with many spiritual groups such as Rosicrucian Order and Aetherius Society, read all of Lobsang and Rampa's books, practiced Hatha Yoga with the representative of Roy Eugene Davis, and also corresponded with the spiritual organization founded by A.I. Manning, an American psychic. Maharaj regularly teaches course education and the Mayapur Institute, and facilitates numerous seminars on the practical aspects of Krishna consciousness, philosophy such as community building, self-sufficiency, etc. He has also authored a book, Spiritual Connection, Understanding the Dynamic extensively in different countries in Africa, in Brazil, India, Mauritius, and the United States to deliver the message of Krishna consciousness, following the desire of spiritual master Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. He is also developing vibrant Krishna conscious, self-sustainable farm communities in Ghana and Nigeria, Africa. So we are very, very blessed that Maharaj is here with us for the next 2-3 days. And Maharaj will be giving us his association, especially during our Rath Yatra celebration. So we are very fortunate and blessed to have Maharaj Association. So let's welcome Maharaj to ISKCON Warangal by once loudly chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshulunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Mano Bhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Utaparakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Ragunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakara Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Suti Devi Unamami Hari Priya Vanchaka Pataru Vyascha Kripa Samidai Vacha Patitanam Pravinidyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki Shri Network of Instruction ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Network of Instruction, text 3. Text 3. Utsaham Nishchaya Dharyat Tat Tatar Karma Pravaratana
Tatat karma pravartana
Sanga Tyagat Satu Vritti
Sanga tyaga sato vritte
Sadvir Bhakti Prasidyati.
Shadvir bhakti prasidati
Utsahat,
Saha
by enthusiasm,
by enthusiasm
Nishchayat,
Nishayat
by confidence,
by confidence
Dhairyat,
Dhairya
by patience,
by patience
Tat Karma,
Tatat karma
various activities
various activities
favorable for devotional service.
favorable for devotional service
Pravaratanaat,
Pravartana
by performing.
by performing
Sanga Tyagat,
Sanga tyaga
by giving up
by giving up
the association of non-devotees.
the association of non-devotees
Sata,
Saha
of the great previous acharyas.
of the great previous acharyas
Brite,
Brave
by following in the footsteps.
by following in the footsteps
Sadhi,
Shadvi
by these six.
by mystics
Bhakti,
Bhakti
devotional service.
devotional service
Prasiddhyati,
Prasiddhyati
advances
advances
or becoming successful.
or becoming successful
Translation and purport by the Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. There are 6 principles favorable to the execution of pure devotional service. 1. Being enthusiastic. 2. Endeavoring with confidence. 3. Being patient. 4. Acting according to regulative principles such as Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smarana, hearing, chanting, and remembering Krishna. 5. Abandoning the association of non-devotees. And 6. Following in the footsteps of the previous acharyas. These 6 principles undoubtedly assure the complete success of pure devotional service. So Prabhupada speaks in purport. Devotional service is not a matter of sentimental speculation or imaginative ecstasy. Its substance is practical activity. Sarupa Goswami, in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, has defined devotional service as follows. Anya vilasita sunim jnana karmadiyana vritam anukuliyena Krishna anushilanam bhakti uttama. Uttama Bhakti, or devotional service unto the Supreme Personality, involves the rendering of devotional service in a way that is favorable to the Lord. This devotional service should be free from any extraneous motive and devoid of fruitive karma, impersonal dhyan, and all other selfish desires. Bhakti is a sort of cultivation. As soon as we say cultivation, we must refer to activity. Cultivation or spirituality does not mean sitting down idly for meditation, as some Buddhist yogis teach. Such idle meditation not only puts an end to all nonsensical mundane activities, but also engages one in meaningful devotional activities. one should accept this opportunity to return home back to Godhead very enthusiastically. Without enthusiasm, one cannot be successful. Even in the material world, one has to be very enthusiastic in his particular field of activity in order to become successful. Enthusiasm, that is what you wanted. Yeah? If a prisoner is told after 3 months he'll be released from the prison, how will you feel? How will you feel? Happy, right? A 3 month will become like 1 day. That is the importance of enthusiasm. Coming to Krishna consciousness is an opportunity to get free from material existence. So when we know that, as Prabhupada has repeatedly said, this lifetime, go back home, back to Godhead. So a devotee should be enthusiastic. Oh, after this lifetime, back to Godhead. This is wonderful. We're going to work. Even in Krishna consciousness, if you are told that if you become a devotee, you're not going back to Godhead, just keep chanting Hare Krishna. That's all. Don't worry about anything. Just chant Hare Krishna. There's no Godhead. There is nothing. Just chant Hare Krishna. Who is that the fool who will follow it? Who will do that? But when we are told, back to Godhead, chant Hare Krishna, you go back to Godhead, be enthusiastic. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Every devotee in the beginning, when we joined Krishna consciousness, what was our thought? I become a pure devotee in 2 days. Isn't it? After 2 days, back to Godhead. So, you see, we are very enthusiastic in the beginning when we join Krishna consciousness. Is it not? We are very, very enthusiastic. We get up early, we want to chant, want to hear a 10 program after 4 years. What happened? After 4 years, what happened? Time for program. Enthusiasm has gone down. Why? Why our enthusiasm, which was there in the beginning, we are pushing ourselves seriously to become a pure devotee. Why has it gone down? Because we have become complacent and have forgotten the goal. The enthusiasm will go down. So after some time, we are simply struggling and just hanging around. Hanging around in Christian consciousness is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Because we become a botheration for ourselves, we become a botheration for others. So enthusiasm is very, very important. And probably give an example here. Even in the material dealings, enthusiasm is necessary. What is the enthusiasm here? Prabhupada said, a student, businessman, artist, or anyone else who wants success in his line will be enthusiastic. If we're not enthusiastic, the success is not guaranteed. Because we're not going to put in the effort which is required. Every little challenge will become a problem. But enthusiastic person does not experience difficulties. The difficulties are stepping stones, not the stumbling blocks. Stepping stones to move forward in our Krishna consciousness. So Rupa Goswami knows this. Therefore, he put enthusiasm the first item in this sukkah. Enthusiasm means action, but action for whom? The answer is that one should always act for Krishna. Krishna Rata Kila Chesta. In all stretches of life, one has to perform devotional activities under the direction of the spiritual master in order to attain perfection in Bhakti Yoga. We want to attain perfection. So we know that the goal of being a devotee is I'm going to go back home, back to Godhead. A place that I will never experience the difficulties which are going in the material world. It is completely free, 100% free from what is happening here. So one who knows that, our enthusiasm will always be increasing. And for one who fails to understand this, our enthusiasm will be going down, or it will be dancing. Dancing not in ecstasy, dancing because we are not sure of what we are going to get at the end. So enthusiasm is necessary. A friend told me he is ready to do anything, take any risk, any danger. He's ready to face any danger if he knows the goal of his desire. Even if there is a person sitting there with gun, he will still go for it. Because he knows the goal. If I get this, I will be very, very happy. If he's ready to do anything to get there, face all dangers. And Prabhupada gave an example of a friend who was invited by a devotee to visit the temple. And he was giving so many reasons not to visit it. Why? He has no enthusiasm to come to the temple. Therefore, there's so many reasons. Or rain is about to fall, or there's no boatmen to take one across the river. Or I'm very, very busy. No enthusiasm. There will be so many reasons one can present to avoid becoming a devotee. Or Krishna has not called me yet. When Krishna calls me, immediately I will go. And Krishna is calling everyone every moment. Those who are enthusiastic will not hear. But those who are enthusiastic will hear Krishna constantly. Krishna is calling. Why pure devotees have no business outside Krishna consciousness? And if you tell them something about something which is outside Krishna consciousness, it will not enter the ear. Because the enthusiasm in Krishna consciousness has blocked their ears from anything which is not Krishna consciousness. They will not hear. Anything which has nothing to do with Krishna, they have no time for it. Because they know the goal. We do things in this world based on our interests. And our interest is based on how much we know about that thing. Why should I take risk? to be a devotee. Why risk? Because he knows the goal. Haridas Thakur told Ekazi, see, if you cut my body into pieces, I will see Krishna. Kill me, cut my body into pieces, I will not give up Krishna consciousness. Why? He knows the goal. So he's enthusiastic. He's ready to face death. And he faces it because of his enthusiasm in Krishna consciousness. And he passed everything successfully. Because he's enthusiastic. He passed all dangers successfully. Many curses on his head, death threat and blaspheming and insult. He passed through everything successfully because he's enthusiastic. When we're not enthusiastic, every little thing becomes a problem. We'll give so many reasons. So once we know the goal of Krishna consciousness, when we know the goal of Krishna consciousness, our Prabhupada explained in Bhagavad Gita 10:10 purport. When one knows the goal is Krishna, then one will gradually traverse the path leading to Godhead because one knows the goal. A gradual process will take place and the difficulties will not be felt. We feel difficulty in our practice because our enthusiasm is not there. Second way to become enthusiastic is to associate with those who are very, very enthusiastic in Krishna consciousness. Association has effect, serious effect in our Krishna conscious life. Associate with those who are enthusiastic. They will also push us to be enthusiastic. If you someone who is smiling, you'll be forced to smile also. And if you meet somebody who is very sad, if you are not stronger, you also become sad like the person. So associate with people who are very enthusiastic in their Krishna consciousness. We will become enthusiastic like them. And our journey back home, back to Godhead is a success. It will be very, very smooth and sweet. The next item property Rupa Goswami used is discharge. Endeavoring with confidence. A confidence is not in our strength that I can make it. The confidence is in Krishna. And Krishna is pure devotees. That is our confidence. That Lord Krishna is capable of delivering me from material existence. We have to be convinced of this. Krishna can deliver me, even if there are so many situations to give reason for fear, for doubt, which is nothing but ignorance. In the beginning, doubt is a symptom of intelligence. What is this? Why this? That's intelligence. But if the doubt continue after a long process of practice, that doubt becomes a stumbling block, becomes a destruction, not a symptom of intelligence. So the confidence should be maintained. Our endeavoring should be based on confidence that this process can give me what I'm looking for, pure devotion and service, pure Krishna consciousness. I'm sure that I will be successful if I follow this path. What should give me that confidence? What should give me that confidence? What will give us that confidence is to see that someone among us, someone in our front, has also become successful by practicing this. So in Bhagavad Gita 4:10, Krishna told Arjuna, before you, I have given this instruction before you. And many people followed it and became successful. Similarly, if you follow it, there is success guaranteed for you. So here, Rupa Goswami says, we should follow the footsteps of the acharyas. Why? They have followed this process and become successful. If you don't see in Krishna consciousness, if you don't see someone who has become successful by this, we will not have confidence in the process. We will maintain doubt. So you see, many devotees are living Krishna consciousness to that Babaji, to this Babaji, to this and that, because they are not convinced that this process can take them back to Godhead. Therefore, their endeavoring has no potency. They are not endeavoring with the confidence, with the full conviction, with full knowledge that this process, it is sufficient to give me what I'm looking for. They have not seen. And why they have not seen, it is not because they are not here. Of course, there are not many, but they are there. Krishna does not leave anyone alone. There is no person here who is alone. Krishna has seen so many people waiting to help us. We simply have to follow the due process and be able to realize who are the personalities and follow them. We'll succeed. How can somebody convince me as big as this movement is, with all the efforts La Prabhupada made, not pure devotee here? Who will convince me that there's no pure devotee here? Nobody can do that. But there's so many people who do not have this understanding. Why? They are not following the formula of Bhakti. Bhakti has formula. Sato Vrite is the formula. If you don't follow the formula, we are not going to be successful. Speculation will become our deity, which we meditate every day. And it will bring frustration. With that frustration, we'll be looking for a way to hang our frustration. And running here and there. Restlessness is not Krishna consciousness. Steadiness is Krishna consciousness. Mam chayo bebi charena bhakti yoga na sebate saguna samiti taitan brahma boya kalpate. A bebi charena, steady, fixed. Krishna said it is sure that we transcend. Just look at this sloka alone. Krishna said if we are steady in practice, what will happen? Saguna samiti taitan brahma boya kalpate. This is what Krishna said. Not ordinary person said this. Krishna said this. If we have confidence in Krishna, why running here and there? That is restlessness. But if one is steady, fixed, in the translation, Nishaya, what is that? What is what I use? Steady. Abhyavi China is steady. Proper translated it without a fog. Means there's no break, there's no holiday. Fixed, it's permanent. This is the promise. The formula is to follow the process steadily. Even materially speaking. You are not a devotee. They said, slow and steady. What happened? Win the rest. Even material people say that. So it's not sufficient for us to have confidence in what we are practicing. A common person said that, and the supreme person also said that. It's evidence. Evidence of success. That if one remains fixed in this process, Krishna promised we will transcend the mood of nature and be promoted to Brahmaboya Kapate, Brahmaputa Prasanatma, Asochatin Akansati, Samasa Shubu, the Shu, Madbatin, Dabade Para. That is the beginning of devotional service. Krishna consciousness begins at this stage. So while we are following the process, we should know the goal. If you don't know the goal, we are not going to maintain the steadiness to reach there. To maintain the steadiness to reach there, we have to use some intelligence which Krishna has given to us. And Krishna mentioned many places in Bhagavad Gita, your mind and intelligence fixed on me. See, fixed. And the Vicharana. The Vicharana, 14th chapter is there, 13th chapter is there. The Vicharana, fixed. Fixed in Krishna consciousness. Endeavoring with confidence. Our endeavor should be with confidence and enthusiastically, because we know the result of Bhakti. It's a license for a release from material existence. We are prisoners in the material world. Taking to Krishna consciousness is a sign of amnesty, Krishna's amnesty at this lifetime. According to Prabhupada, so Krishna said Bahu Janma, but Prabhupada said one lifetime. One, not two. He reduced it from many to one. That is promotion. He has the license to do that. So if we can see that in this process, there is a pure devotee who have become successful in this process, then our confidence will be fixed. If you don't see, that is your problem. It means you are not falling very nicely. Not falling nicely. If you're falling nicely, you cannot tell me that after eating your belly is not full. Does it happen to anybody like that? After eating, your belly is not full? Your belly must be full if you are eating. So anyone who follows this process, there is certainty that purification will come. And with that purification, one will be able to see the reality of Krishna consciousness. That's confidence. Confidence is necessary. And patience. Why patience? I want to go back to Godhead tomorrow. Why patience? What is wrong with going tomorrow? What is wrong? Yes, proper. You say, go back to Godhead. I want to go tomorrow. You say patience. Why patience? Why? Why do we need patience? Is it encouragement? Is it an encouragement? Is it an encouragement? Talk now. Talk. Is it an encouragement? See, Paul said, patient. Be patient. No, I want to go tomorrow. Be patient. So my question is, why I should be patient? Is it that Goloka is full? I have to wait for a space so Krishna to create more space so I can enter? Like you're boarding aircraft, so you have to go. Let the first batch go first. Then second batch will go. Then the third batch will go. That is material. But why spiritual? Unlimited? Why should I wait? Why not go tomorrow? Why we should wait? Now I want to hear. Why should we wait? Yes,
Now this Bhakti process is not
one day task which we and if we have faith, then we can go back to God next day also. But the problem is that we don't have that much faith, and it will
Very
take
good. Very good.
It will take some time. So while following the process, we need to have patience. We
Very
faith
good.
that at one day we will achieve that.
Very good. Oh, thank you. What is? Very good. Thank you. Yes.
Change of consciousness takes time.
To purify our consciousness takes some time. Very good. Yes.
Similar point, Maharaj. Purification will take time.
Purification will take time. It will take time. How long we have been in material world? How long? How long? Time immemorial. That's the calculation. Time immemorial. It is too long, we can't remember. Nobody can remember how long we have been here. That's what the scripture told us. So what are we doing here? What have we been doing? Bhakti. Definitely not, right? Not Bhakti. Yes, sir.
Maharaj, the seriousness may not be consistent. That's why.
Very good. Very good. Yes. Enthusiasm is not there. Enthusiasm, we lack enthusiasm. It's not there. Very good. What else? Yes, very good. Yes, nice. What else? Yes, bro. Patience is not in goodness. It's in passion or ignorance. So you're not strong. You're not strong. So definitely it will take us some time to get purified. Is it not? Yes, very good. What else? Something. Rupa Goswami said we should be patient in our Krishna consciousness. We should be patient. Thank you. Good contribution. We have stayed too long in this material world, and every time, all our activities are all shameful activities. Shameful. How does it look like when we look at a hog this time? How do we feel when we look at the hog? How do we feel? Nice? We have passed through those lives many times. Each time we have this species, the residues, the impression of that life drops in our minds. The dog, varieties of other species, they drop here. All our sinful activity, they drop here. So they are like 150 kilometers thick. If you throw a piece of stone inside, will it show? Huh? It will not show. This is our situation. Therefore, it will take us time to get the required purification. There's no problem to go now. 𝐾𝐻 Maharaj went in a moment. There's no difficulty with that. But we don't have the qualification. The quality that the 𝐾𝐻 Maharaj had, most of us doesn't have it. Therefore, we have to wait for the necessary purification. That is our situation. That we have implicated ourselves so much with nonsensical things, so much contamination. What about that dirty habit which we have? What about that? Even for this lifetime alone, before some of us came to Krishna consciousness, so many terrible sinful things have taken place. This lifetime alone. What about the millions and the billions of all of that? They are loaded in the heart. Therefore, it will take us some time to get purified. One day, in the supermarket, a man showed a very nice cup. It's a clay cup, nicely designed. Last year I also saw, when we were going to Vrindavan, but the roadside I saw very nice clay, beautiful, so nicely designed and painted very nicely. So I'll use, if I get this, I will use it to serve my deities. So I told one devotee to purchase it. So he got it. Very attractive. But do you know how the clay pot became attractive and appreciative? You know? You have experience. Huh? The clay pot, they be very attractive. That whoever passes there will, that's very good. Even if you don't buy it, but in your mind, you'll appreciate that, yeah, this is very nice. It's very nice, artistically designed and well painted. How did you get to that stage? To come there, it has undergone a heavy process. Heavy process. Before it came to that stage, it was not beautiful like that. Not beauty, not attractive. What is the beauty of earth? How beautiful is earth? Not presiding deity of earth, Mother Bhumi, but the earth itself. How beautiful is it? If you take a lump of soil, how beautiful is it? Is it beautiful? No, it is not beautiful. But if you take this clay and put the mortar and you pound it, who like that? Who like to be pounded? Is sweet? Is it sweet?
No.
No. But that is the process. It has to undergo such a beating for days. Then it will be molded. And after being molded, is that all? It has to go through fire. Fire. To make it solid, it has to go through fire. After passing through fire, then when it comes out and well painted, it's attractive. So, Krishna is telling us, Rupa Krishna is telling us, we coming to Krishna consciousness require this process. To become a pure devotee, qualified to go back home, back to Godhead, we need to undergo the process. This process is painful, but it is purifying. It is painful, but purifying. That a process of purification which will make us attractive. Everybody like pure devotee, is it not? Everybody like pure devotee. Maitreya Muni said in third canto of the Western, this material is ugly, but the presence of the pure devotees makes it beautiful. This material is beautiful by the presence of pure devotees, because they are beautiful. Therefore they can make other things beautiful, because that is what they are. To get to that stage, there is a lot of purification that we have to go through. That purification, it is all the challenges which we get in Krishna consciousness. Therefore, be patient. One will be patient when we know it. Why I should be patient? Because I want to become attractive. By following this process, I'll become attractive because I've developed all the wonderful qualities of Krishna. Patience is Krishna's quality. he borrowed it to us because we are his parts and parcels. So Krishna borrowed it to us. All the wonderful qualities. Patience, enthusiasm, confidence. They're all wonderful Christian qualities. It's a Christian property. It's given to us. So far, we need to be patient. And if a poor man wants to get some money, what do? If a poor person wants to get money, what do? What do you do if you want to get money? Work hard. And? Only working hard? Something else? Speak now. As you say with the businessman, yes, very good.
Embracing the mass. Embracing the past.
Embracing the past. Working hard. Okay. What again? Spending less, man. Okay. Very good. Very good. What else? If I want to get money, I don't have money, but I want to get money. What else? I can work hard, I can spend less, I can. Yes. What else?
Applying knowledge.
Okay, you get knowledge.
Invest.
Yes?
Invest something, some
Okay. Okay. Business. Yes, you make friends with the rich person. You beg, right? You beg. You beg someone, please help me with money. This is what we do now. We go for donation for Ratayata. Is it not? We beg. But when you go for begging, we don't tell the person, give me the money now. Will you say like that? You won't get it. Therefore, we cannot tell Krishna. I've channeled Sicilian now. What again? I've finished. We say Sicilian. I've done. Where my prema? Give me. Why should I have to wait? Give me. We cannot tell Krishna. Because we have lost our right. Turning our face from Krishna is a serious crime we have made. So we don't have the right. Now we have to beg. To beg, we have to be patient. We have to wait for the mercy of the person we are begging the help from. To wait for the mercy of the person. So Rupa Goswami says, wait, because Krishna will give us. Jiva Goswami said, Vrindavan will not give prema to those who destroy bhakti. Vrindavan give prema to those who maintain bhakti. So Krishna will not give us prema if we don't know how to deal with it. Not give. So we have to wait to get the necessary purification, the necessary qualification to get the prema so we can act properly. So this is Rupa Goswami's deep realization. This is the realization. You should wait. Wait patiently. And in the 10th canto, this famous verse properly used to quote. One who patiently waits, all the while undergoing the necessary purification, but one is very patient and waiting. That person has the rightful claim of Krishna kingdom on his head. So Rupa Goswami is very experienced. From realization, he is teaching, not book knowledge. This is realization. Because he knows our situation. He knows what is involved. He knows what we are expecting. And he is giving the process. We should be patient. Don't challenge Krishna. Give it to me now. Why is it taking you so long to give it to me? Is it that you are you don't have any space for me that I have to wait? No. There is always a space. There is always a space for everybody. But we need the required purification to go there. So this is Rupa Goswami's deep realization, his understanding, and he is sharing that with us because he is there. So he knows what we need to get there. So he is giving what is required. So if we follow this if we follow this process, he has given us the stamp. What is the stamp in this look? What is the stamp? Rupa Goswami gave a stamp. What is it? Sadhir Bhakti Prasiddhati. Rupa Goswami stamp. You are sure to attain perfection. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any comments? Question? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Maharaj, for very nicely explaining these various aspects with many examples. It was very relevant to us. My question is, at the beginning you were mentioning that when we are having enthusiasm, so we tend to lose it because we forget to go. So now my question is that actually we remember the goal theoretically at first, but then
Yes.
we still lose the enthusiasm, Maharaj. So I feel that goal, we are aware of the goal.
No, I don't agree. No. You said theoretically, that is correct. It is true that every devotee, if you say what is the goal, everybody is a Krishna prema, but it is not everybody who knows it.
So what does that knowing means basically?
Very good, thank you. Let us be convinced that theoretically we are theoretically. In reality, we don't know the goal. In reality, we have mentioned before, anyone who knows the goal, see, our life will not be as it is. You will not sleep, you will not eat, you will not do anything. You are fixed and chanting 24 hours. This is Goswami, that's what he did. Right? Why are we not doing it? Why we don't do it? They are fools. Are they fools? They don't have anything to do. Rupa Goswami, they write throughout day and night. They chant day and night. They have no time to waste. But why are we not doing like that? Because we are not convinced of the goal, like they are. They know it in reality. They are convinced about it. Srila Bhakti Thakur explained Sridhar Mahaprabhu's words. Drudaiva. Drudaiva means misfortune. Srila Bhakti Thakur gave a detailed explanation about this one word. Drudaiva. This one word. A book on it. He said this misfortune had 4 categories. One, I've just mentioned it now. Tattva Vibrahma. We don't know the goal of Krishna consciousness. We don't know the goal. We don't know Krishna is the Supreme Personality. We don't know what is our scientific relationship. We don't know what is there between us and Krishna. We don't know it. Ignorance of ourselves, ignorance about Krishna, ignorance of our relationship with Krishna. This is our misfortune. That is why I want to say Hare Krishna, tears is not coming. See, tears is not coming. But if Rupa Goswami said that tears will start flow like Ganga. That's the difference. One who knows, Krishna said what? Iti matva bhajanti ma buddha bhava saman vidha. One who knows. Will worship me with full attention, one pinpointed attention. Saman vidha. One who knows. be a devotee. Why the whole world is not in Krishna consciousness? Because we don't know. Krishna is the Supreme Godhead. Because we don't know. Why some of us who have even got a fortune to come to Krishna consciousness, we are not so enthusiastic. We are not following exactly as supposed to. We are very lazy around everything. Why? Because the goal is not known. I gave an example of a friend who told me, put the gun here and keep money here. I will go and take the money. Why? He knows that this is money and this is what I want. So whatever the danger is there, he will not see it. I will go for the money. Why are we not so blind at that in our Christian consciousness? Close all road, only Krishna. We should have so many roads. That is not Krishna consciousness. Samadvita means one road. Only one road. One pinpointed attention. That is Krishna consciousness. And that is a part of those who knows. So when we take to Krishna consciousness in the beginning, theoretically we are very enthusiastic. Oh yeah, I want to be pure devotee because it is attractive. When the material energy is pushing us, so we run to Krishna. When we come to Krishna, there is shelter. That shelter free us from the fire of material existence which was burning us. President, regional director, project director, guru, sannyas, GVC. This is me. Oh, my servant. Complacency. This complacency. Forget the goal. Now we are satisfied with the external things. The goal is behind. This is our problem. Therefore, we should constantly hear, constantly read, constantly chant, and serve. Good association. Then, this goal will be fully realized. They will become fixed. No more distraction. Distraction finished. Fixed. Make sense? Yes. Thank you. Something else? Yes.
Maharaj, I have a question that you told that initially doubt is a symptom of intelligence.
Yes.
But later, even after years, it is continuing in the process, or somehow doubts are there, maybe on the process, or sometimes the authority, or sometimes can go up to guru also. So why is it like that? Is the doubt has still not gone away, and the devotee has not able to develop faith? What happened?
Yes. Why the doubt is still there? Because we are not getting the necessary purification. If the necessary purification is going on, the doubt also be clear. Every day, like we are bathing every day, we get clean after bathing. So this sadhana is bathing for the soul and nourishment for the soul. So as we continue to bathe nicely, if you just dip ourselves into the water and get out, we're not going to be clean. Just because we are soaked with water, we'll not be clean. We must wash the body with soap. Similarly, if we simply follow this movement without deep practice, we're not going to get the necessary purification. Only when we follow the process very nicely, we'll get the necessary purification. That purification will destroy the doubt. Krishna concluded chapter 4. The doubt which has risen in your house should be sliced with the weapon of knowledge. So you have to hear carefully. Whatever we hear, we should apply it. You know, many Hare Krishna devotees are very good at hearing, no application. This is my experience. Very good, hear very nicely. Application is small. Not much. So we will not get much. We should apply it nicely. Application is most important. Theory is to give us the need or the process how to do it. But doing it is very, very important. We cannot just hear and just keep it like that. When Prabhupada said, just come, sit down and hear. Yes, that's what Prabhupada said. Vrindavan Das Thakur said, those who hear, they will practice it. Those are those who hear, not those who sit in the class. Those who hear are those who will practice. And those who simply sat in the class to make the number, they will not practice anything. And will just remain the same. And I have mentioned before, if you don't make advancement, it will become a problem for the self and for everyone. Make sense? Okay. Next. Yes.
I was saying that we should increase our confidence on like successful, single examples of successful devotees.
Yes.
I think like how we can increase that. How
Mm.
we can see examples.
So I don't know which of you is a pure devotee. So how would I know this pure devotee here so that I can follow your example, so I can also be attached to you? How will I know? Because I'm blind, I don't know anybody. Yes. And here in this letter of instruction, life from the first text, Rupa Goswami, he started this with giving us a negative before he went to positive. By 𝐶𝐤𝐬𝐬. So we can see anyone of us who has control of our words. Manasa Krodha Vega. Okay. Anyone here who has control? Jiva Vega, Udara Upasa Vega. Okay, do we see someone who has these six qualities in full control? This is what the scripture said. So this is one way. But I tell you that even these qualities, you can see Mayavadi is having them. They also have them, even better than us. So what is the real, the most authentic way for me to find who is that devotee? The only best way that one would not make a mistake to find a pure devotee is that you yourself should be a devotee. If you are a devotee, you know who is a devotee. If you're not a devotee, you will never know who is a devotee. Even if they are standing before our face, you will not see. We will mistake them for non-devotee and mistake a non-devotee for a devotee. So we should be ourselves a devotee. What is our interest in Krishna consciousness? That should be clearly defined. What is our interest in Krishna consciousness? If our interest is to be a devotee, we have a genuine interest to be a devotee. One is sincerely following this. I came here for pure Krishna consciousness, and we're diligently following that. Krishna will show you without mistake. Just like here, if anyone here smokes, someone who comes here will become friend without introduction. Very easily. No introduction. Yes. They will become attracted to each other. The same way, for a devotee, immediately you know who is a devotee. Otherwise, you will make a lot of mistakes. With other measures. But this is the perfect way to know a devotee. We should become a sincere devotee. I'm not talking about being a pure devotee yet, but a genuine interest to be a devotee. I came to Krishna consciousness to be a devotee, and I will follow it sincerely. No duplicity. Krishna will show you one who is not duplicitous. Will show you one who is sincerely following the path. Krishna will show you. He is sitting here. What is he here? What is Krishna sitting here for? So guide us. So guide. That is his business. So guide. You want devotee? Go to this one. All right? Something else before we close? Yes, sir.
Like when we talk about goal, we have many things like we have to get prema or like goal is to go back home back to God, and our goal is to just keep on serving, not worry about going back home back to God. So like how to like find religion in this process and be clear about like one thing.
To go back to Godhead, you need prema. You cannot go, that is the ticket. You need a ticket to go there. The ticket is praying, then back Godhead. So they are not separate. They are together. So if you want to go there, then we should follow the process very nicely, always begging the mercy of pure devotees. Every day we get up in the morning, offer prayers to the six Goswamis, offer prayer to acharyas, offer prayers without fail. Just like we eat every day without fail, we should also offer prayers to them without fail every day. We should do that. They will help us. We get a ticket, then we go. First is the ticket. Once you get a ticket, so in the beginning, Krishna consciousness should be practiced without any desire. So you practice without any desire. But in the beginning, we must have a desire to go back home back to Godhead. If we don't have a strong desire to go back home back to Godhead, our enthusiasm will not be strong. So Bhakti Thakur, he gave, it's a footnote in his song for his Vaishnava Thakur. A footnote. 6 positive qualities, 6 favorable qualities. One should have a strong desire to back home back to attain pure love of Godhead. That is recommended. If you don't have it, forget about enthusiasm. Forget it. You will not be enthusiastic in it. Forget it. You will have desire. After the perfectional stage, then you can tell Krishna, I don't want. Now, whatever you want with me, you can do. That is what we should do. Our chariots follow that. Dhira Maharaj, he wanted a big position. After he got Krishna, so I'm very sorry. Please forgive me from asking you for my attraction. I'm very, very, very sorry. The envious then he got influenced my intelligence. That's why I didn't think properly. Please excuse me for that. Now, I don't want. Krishna said, no problem. No problem. There's no fear. There's no fear. I will give you 36,000 years of sanctification, no impediment. You go back to Godhead after that. See what Bhakti can do? And Krishna gave him. But in the beginning, there was some motivation to help her to become enthusiastic. After getting it, then we can change our mind. Mama Janvani Janvi marry. Bed after bed. Nah, I don't want to go back to God. Bed after bed. I want to be a devotee. All right? Yes.
Steadiness is Krishna consciousness.
Yes.
Restlessness is not Krishna consciousness.
Yes.
We see that some people, before coming to Krishna consciousness, they have schedule, they wake up early, they are accustomed. So it becomes very easy for them to practice certain things. So can we still say that being positioned in such a situation where we are more disciplined and regulated gives us a better chance to become Krishna conscious? Is it like that?
Yes. Yes. A person who is materially disciplined and come with that mood to Krishna consciousness, the person has a religious background. when they take to Krishna consciousness, their life will be different. They will follow the process diligently because they knows. They know that no, I must not misbehave. I will do like this. Whatever it takes. It's integrity. Whatever it takes. I will not change. I will remain doing the right thing. And they follow that. This is important. A person who has no good character, when you take to Krishna consciousness, it will affect you seriously. Because it will take a long time to adjust to this process. So, for those people who have a human quality, taken to Krishna consciousness, they will move very fast. For those of us who don't have a human quality, taken to Krishna consciousness, we are going to bring our nonsense things inside and create a lot of anxiety for other people. Because we are going to use the toilet, don't keep it clean. We're going to open the door and leave the mosquito to come and disturb other devotees. We're going to put the fan too tight, it will disturb everybody. See, we will do something whimsical thing that will cause anxiety to other people. But people who have already a human nature, quality, when they take to Krishna consciousness, they will behave gentle. They will follow it very nicely. They know now I should not talk too loud. People are sleeping, I should be. Yeah, you follow the etiquette. I will not talk too loud. People are sleeping, I should be quiet. Some people, if they wake up before everybody here, everybody in the room here will wake up with them. They are going to make noise and disturb other people. Because we don't have a human quality. To be a devotee, you must have a human quality first. Then you can be a devotee. Therefore, we have been given no illicit, no gambling, no intoxication, no flesh eating to make us human beings. Because human beings don't do these 4 things. Human beings shouldn't do this. This is ghostly activities. When we keep to this, then this helps us to develop some knowledge to start practicing what we're supposed to practice. So yes, the background we have, it has effect in our Christian consciousness. A person who has religious quality, when you take it, he will be gentle. Gentle, will not misbehave. He will do things fully calculated. He will calculate his thing or her thing nicely before doing. For those who don't have that, they just do anything whimsically. And people will be distracted with those things. When somebody not clean, he will not see the need to clean the place. You drop everything there. And you to irritate other people. Even many people, we pretend to be holy. We see something wrong, we don't talk about it. In the mind, we are talking so much. But physically, we keep quiet. It's duplicity. They are all big narratives that affect our practice of Krishna consciousness. Better not to engage our mind for useless things. If you are transcendental, you should be transcendental beyond everything. So keep the mind composed for unnecessary things. Otherwise, address it. If something wrong, address it and move forward. And to leave it there, but the mind is talking for days. You get contamination. All right? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.